If you text girls like this, you're absolutely screwed. Sending her good morning text, asking how she is, sharing your weekend plans without her probably even asking, liking all her Instagram stories, fire emojis, sending memes left and right. Let me tell you, the girl you're doing this to, she has a crush, and that crush is highly likely going to be banging her, and he is not doing any of that. There's a condom in my pocket. Haven't worn this in ages. Nice. See, I'm about that life. Well, I used to be. I'm in an exclusive relationship now. And I can get you the same. If you're new here, my name's Louis Farfields, been a dating coach for over 10 years, but I used to be a scrawny virgin until I was 23. I was absolutely clueless on what to do with women. I changed that. I ended up sleeping with pretty much whoever I wanted to be with. Now I chose to be in a happy relationship, and I can help you with your dating problems. And in this video, I'm gonna tell you how girls want to be texted so that you can get the girl you want. I'm making these videos because sometimes I get stuff sent to me from other dating coaches, and when I look at it, it just blows my mind how it's either complete nice guys that pretend like they know what they're doing, or the complete opposite side of the spectrum where it's some alpha sigma try-hard, way too direct creeper guy that can obviously never get a real quality girl. I'm making this video for normal guys like you and me that want to seduce a girl the authentic way, without all the nice guy shit and the try hard, pick up whatever shit. You can get the girl you want if you focus on a couple key principles, and we're gonna dive into them right now. Because I know you've been there, you're texting with a girl, maybe even to your surprise, she matched you and she's texting back, and you shoot something, she replies, you shoot something again, she replies, you're liking it, you're enjoying it, you go for another run, and poof, no text back. And now you're wondering why she stopped texting, and honestly, you don't really have a clue. I just had a new client in my mentoring program with a very similar story. He had a colleague, someone from work, they were kind of into each other, they start texting. But because he knows that she's gonna be at work, he was so afraid to take risks. He was making every text very safe. There was no balls in there, and over time, the only outcome that you can have then is that all sexual tension is gone. There's no more authentic flirting, there's no teasing, and she just ends up seeing him like a mop, like some sort of lifeless object, probably even lower than the friend zone. Maybe this sounds relatable to you. It could happen with a classmate, it could happen with a coworker, it could happen with someone from your group of friends, it could happen with a complete stranger from a dating app. But this brings me to the first tip, and that is, if you don't take risk, if you care too much about how she'll see you, you're going to mess things up. Lots of guys, almost all guys, are editing and over-editing their texts. They're overthinking them so much that by the time they send them, there's really nothing left. There's no more soul, there's no more punch. Now, I want to show you a screenshot of one of my clients in the TextGod mentoring program, and ask yourself, does this look like he cares about her reaction at all? Let's go risk our lives together. No way, I'm too young to die. You're already in your 30s. How dare you? I'm in my 20s. Aren't you like 35? My heart breaks. Don't worry, I'll be your teenage dream. Are you gonna get yourself trapped in the washing machine and pretend to be my stepsister? Is that your teenage dream? It could have been, but I'm too old, remember? This type of texting that you just saw in this screenshot, this is actual fun. This guy is enjoying this now, and the girl is enjoying it. Please stop scrolling through dating advice from these faceless AI-generated shit blogs and posts who are probably run by businesses who have no clue on how to pick up a girl. Like, they couldn't pick up a girl if they were the warden of some female-only supermax prison. And this first screenshot brings me to the second screenshot and the second tip, which is how a TextGod texts. You have to text in a way where you entertain yourself. If you are not enjoying the conversation, then likely she's not enjoying the conversation, but most of all, how are you gonna keep this up? How are you gonna turn this into a date or a relationship if it all feels like homework and it's just not fun for you? Look at this screenshot from another client. Please don't fart. She matches him. Not yet, I mean. I need to get closer first. Does this guy really care about her reaction? No. Is he having a good time? Yes. Is texting like this eventually gonna get him on a date with a girl that has the same humor and they're gonna hit it off and they're gonna have the best night of their life? Or multiple best nights of their life? Yes. Be careful though with being too crazy, because you know when girls get something too messed up, they're gonna screenshot it, post it in the girls only group chat, and everyone's gonna be like, what the hell is this guy doing? You probably don't want to be that guy. Look, guys in general are super boring and super clueless, and it's really not very hard for you to stand out once you hammer in a few principles in your system, once you learn a couple core flirting skills. For example, look at this girl texting me, yeah, maybe I'll take care of you virtually too. I'd show you a photo of my disproportionate hips one day, XO. Wouldn't I be a lucky man, huh? You are the first person I have spoken to who hasn't asked for my Instagram, asked for my area code, and hasn't asked what I do for work, and hasn't boasted about their job in the first 5 minutes. What a win. Your crush is not gonna go on a date with the guy who's like, how are you doing? Is the weekend plans? Nice Instagram story, like, oh, nice Instagram, like, oh, you're looking so good, fire emoji, blah, blah, blah. That's not the guy she wants. And don't get me wrong, she might go on a date with that guy, she might go on a date with you if you're doing those things, but it's not gonna go anywhere. In your head, it's a big deal. You're like, oh, finally a date, now I'm gonna do it. You might even show up with a flower or chocolates or whatever, but she doesn't even see it as a date. I'm sorry for bullying you. And I don't wanna be too hard on you guys, but honestly, most of the times where a girl like that even goes on a date with the guy who's liking the Instagram stories and asking the boring questions, she doesn't even see it as a date. To her, it's hanging out with a friendly guy. I remember my ex telling me that there was a dude who at one point was super angry at her because they've been on a date and nothing happened, and she told me like, Louis, I didn't even realize that he saw it as a date. Like, to me, it couldn't have been a date because there was just no flirting at all. I thought it was just hanging out with a guy. Hey, girls are kind of naive sometimes. Get your game up. Authenticity is attractive. Don't fucking sell yourself. This was not even from a client, it's from myself. But I'm a good kisser for sure. I'm an average kisser. XOXO. Ha 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 ha. Only average? 5.2 out of 10. Ha 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 ha. Why? Too much tongue? Entertain me, I'm bored. WhatsApp me, number. As you see in this last screenshot, I'm not selling myself, I'm dissing myself, I think it's funny, I'm for sure not chasing, and when she's like, hey, entertain me, I'm not gonna do the work. Here's my number, you can WhatsApp me if you want, and then I can text in whichever way I find funny there. And if you also find it funny, great, and if you do that for a while, we can meet up. And if not, I'll text someone else. Now, if you're watching this video and you're honest with yourself and you realize, damn it, maybe I am one of those guys. Maybe I'm one of those many guys texting the girl in a not very emotionally stimulating way, and I'm never going to be taken seriously as a potential suitor while she's texting some other guy that's making himself laugh, making himself a priority rather than wanting something from the girl. Well, try the tips from this video. Maybe it helps you out, maybe your problem's solved. And if it's still not solved and you feel like you need some help to, in an authentic way, express yourself in a way that turns on the girl, I would say as much as it turns on yourself, then know that there's a way for you to be fully true to yourself. You can just be you, authentic, but with the right flirting skills that get you dates with the girls that you really like. It is as simple as that. This is you. You're currently without the flirting skills. You learn some flirting skills, add them to you, you go on dates with the girls you like. I see it over and over and over again with guys who are hesitant whether or not they can learn this. They knock on our door, we give them the tools, we practice, and they get the girls they like. You're done with figuring out by yourself. Do you want some help? Do you want me to hold you by the hand and walk you into the bedroom of your crush? Book a call with us. There's a link in the description. It's free. Like literally, in the worst case scenario, you talk to us for 30 minutes for free and explain your situation, get a ton of advice. Best case scenario, 12 weeks from now, you're a completely changed person, just like all the people from these testimonials.
One of the girls that I've been like messaging, dude, we had a date and it went awesome. We clicked right away, awesome chemistry. Thank you, man, because like, when I started like following you and like implementing, you know, like your advice and stuff, dude, crazy results, man, crazy results.
Subscribe, like, and comment if you feel like it. I love you either way. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good day.